Never open the door to a lesser evil, for other and greater ones invariably slink in after it. True friendship multiplies the good in life and divides its evils. Strive to have friends, for life without friends is like life on a desert island. To find one real friend in a lifetime is a good fortune, to keep him is a blessing. Folly consists not in committing folly, but in being incapable of concealing it. All men make mistakes, but the wise conceal the blunders they have made, while fools make them public. Reputation depends more on what is hidden than on what is seen. If you can't be good, be careful. Never compete with someone who has nothing to lose. Two kinds of people are good at foreseeing danger, those who have learned at their own expense, and the clever people who learn a great deal at the expense of others. Be first the master of yourself. Cunning grows in deceit at seeing itself discovered, and tries to deceive with truth itself. There are rules to luck, not everything is chance for the wise, luck can be helped by skill. Keep the extent of your abilities unknown. The wise man does not allow his knowledge and abilities to be sounded to the bottom, if he desires to be honored at all. He allows you to know them but not to comprehend them. No one must know the extent of his abilities, lest he be disappointed. No one ever has an opportunity of fathoming him entirely. For guesses and doubts about the extent of his talents arouse more veneration than accurate knowledge of them, be they ever so great. A single lie destroys a whole reputation of integrity. Respect yourself if you would have others respect you. No and yes are words quickly said, but they need a great amount of thought before you utter them. Don't express your ideas too clearly. Most people think little of what they understand, and venerate what they do not. Every fool stands convinced, and everyone convinced is a fool. The faultier a person's judgment, the firmer their convictions. Do not commit yourself to anybody or anything, for that is to be a slave to every man. Above all, keep yourself free of commitments and obligations, they are the device of another to get you into his power. Never do anything when you are in a temper, for you will do everything wrong. It is better to sleep on things beforehand than lie awake about them afterwards. Self-knowledge is the beginning of self-improvement. Never exaggerate. It is a matter of great importance to forego superlatives, in part to avoid offending the truth, and in part to avoid cheapening your judgment. Exaggeration wastes distinction and testifies to the paucity of your understanding and taste. Praise excites anticipation and stimulates desire. Afterwards, when value does not measure up to price, disappointment turns against the fraud and takes revenge by cheapening both the appraised and the appraise. For this reason, let the prudent go slowly, enter in understatement rather than overstatement. The extraordinary of every kind is always rare, wherefore temper your estimate. Do not enter where too much is anticipated. It is the misfortune of the overcelebrated that they cannot measure up to excessive expectations. The actual can never attain the imagined, for to think perfection is easy, but to embody it is most difficult. The imagination weds the wish, and together they always conjure up more than reality can furnish. For however great may be a person's virtues, the will never measure up to what was imagined. When people see themselves cheated in their extravagant anticipations, they turn more quickly to disparagement than to praise. Hope is a great falsifier of the truth, that the intelligence put her right by seeing to it that the fruit is superior to its appetite. You will make a better exit when the actual transcends the imagined, and is more than was expected.